Hey everybody, welcome. We finally got a name. To the Fallout Dugout, hopefully someday sponsored by Big League Chew. Please.
Please.
That would be the coolest thing ever, to be a TTRPG sponsored by a bubblegum company. It would just be insane.
Yeah.
I'm gonna really try really hard now. I'm gonna send a message and just be like, listen guys, listen y'all. Like,
hear me out.
Yeah, please.
One
like,
of our
it's great.
characters is
Imagine.
literally named after Babe Ruth. Like, come on.
Come on.
All
Yeah,
of her NPCs.
I'm gonna send this to them.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
talk a lot about baseball.
all of her
on this show.
One of our
NPCs may or
characters
may not
literally
be
plays
named.
baseball in the show.
One of her NPCs literally may or may not be named after baseball players. I may or may not have sent Kylie an entire list of baseball players to name my NPCs.
Incredible.
And I just figured it. I have a merch idea. Magnolia Stars baseball jerseys.
Oh,
That'd be
incredible. That'd be insane. Slugger on the
With
back.
with the Fallout logo, yeah, or on the Fallout Garden of Adam on the sleeve. Yo,
Lock it in. Lock it
that's,
down.
I'm yeah.
Write
You
that
could
down.
you could put Slugger
Write
on
that
the back, and then you could put Phil and Reed's vault number on the back.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
that would be amazing. Oh. All right, this is
You heard
also
it
a
here first,
marketing meeting.
folks.
It's not just an after show. It's also a marketing
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, hey y'all, that was, oh man, I got sucker punched a couple times in this episode. Let me tell you, people that know me, you will see where my eyes are teary at some point in episode 3 because I was like holding them back. I just want to say, y'all, there were some great moments tonight. I will share some of mine later, but I will let you all kind of let's go ahead and share some highlights for folks, and maybe also get into like maybe any theories, any thoughts on stuff heading into our next episode.
I have a thing that I had a hunch was going to happen based on how you narrated the ending of the first episode. That definitely happened today, and it's us slowly having to watch Reed and Phil.
I know.
Hurt.
I know.
I don't know if you guys saw my face when Reed was like, "No, I'm gonna stay with Ruthie." I was like, "What have I done? What have I done?
I know.
What have I done?"
I was like, oh, fuck.
I don't like it. I take it back.
Because I was sitting there like, oh, who's gonna break it to Phil? Me?
Can't do it.
Yeah.
It's really fun because I think Reed doesn't think that. Reed it doesn't think that that's happening. And so I think that that's going to be really cool when that kind of comes out.
Comes to a head.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how's Phil feeling?
Phil's probably making mental note of each like little time something happens, where he's just like, it's something where like he's not processing it fully yet, but he's like, oh, I'm not with Reed right now. I'm not with Reed right now. But then I think over time he might be like, I'm not with Reed right now, and I wasn't yesterday, and I wasn't the day before yesterday. I wasn't, and I think he'll start to get a tally maybe of something being like, I haven't talked to Reed in a long time. When was the last time I slept in a bunk with Reed?
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Maybe, yeah. So I think right now it's just like, okay, Reed's not here. He's in the other room. And then it's gonna be like, but he was in the other room last night. He's supposed to sleep with me tonight. We were gonna
He's
watch
my
movies and eat
friend.
popcorn.
We were supposed to have a sleepover.
Yeah.
God.
We were supposed to have a pillow fight. He said he promised. I think my favorite moment though, like pertaining to that whole situation, is when Ethan comes back into the room. Or it's like even before that, where they're just like, hey, I think you'd make a really good dad. And
Well, speaking of experience.
yeah, Phil hasn't.
Yeah,
I don't think
you would-
has heard that from anyone yet. Even in the vaults, I'm not sure if anyone's like told him like you'd make a great dad.
Yeah.
And so I think hearing that from someone, especially like to someone so fresh to Phil, who hasn't known him as long, is just like first impression being like, hey, I think you'd be a good dad. Just immediately is like, ugh. Phil's like, I really also liked seeing Sal, like the baby, and Phil getting to like pretend for a second, and then it being like the worst person possible to be holding the baby, and then Jimmy D being like, "Are you talking to my girl?" And
Whose
then,
baby is that?
Yeah, whose baby is that? And then
Oh my
them
God.
like starting to romance each other a little bit, and like, well, I am like, he can call me monster. I am a little monster.
Oh.
And Phil just like being in between that.
Oh,
was
She's
really
a
Jesus
big
fun.
Lady
Christ.
Gaga fan.
Yeah.
She's a little monster for sure.
Creature, thank you very much.
I think Phil just had a lot of great like little moments. I can't remember what I rolled it for, but 2 natural ones.
That was
Crazy.
nuts.
Holy shit, that was so
Oh,
awesome. Like
it was-
into one of them,
It was
one of
to
them like
avoid.
spun for a little bit.
It was to avoid Sally Sue.
Yeah, it was Sally Sue. It was
Oh,
avoid Sally
perfect.
Sue. Yeah.
The perfect turn, right when I needed it most.
Oh, it was
Phil like walked behind a bus and then was
Oh.
gone. You know?
Yeah.
He uses
Yeah, so he
Ruthie
walked
was
behind a crowd
as a
of people and I
body.
just disappeared.
It's like, no.
I almost want to know. I'm like, what was she gonna say to me?
Oh my God. Can I tell you what was
Yeah,
going to happen?
yeah.
Okay. Because I literally had a bit. I was building a bit up
Oh, God.
from when she was talking about being a creature. She was
Uh-huh.
going to invite Phil to go out into their cornfields and hunt him.
No, Phil. I don't know
She's
how
gonna
what
show
Phil
it.
would've done. Can we
What?
hunt you? No, dude.
What?
Phil avoided the most
Yeah.
crazy freaking thing
That-
ever.
That was the last thing I ever expected you to say right there, guys. That was insane.
Oh my God. I need to make sure.
Yeah,
Once we
she's
come
a-
back to
she-
the town, I
People
need to keep
can't
a
see
lookout.
us, but the expressions we all
All right, we gotta go back in time. We gotta go back in time. We
Yeah,
gotta make that
rewind.
happen.
Rewind.
Yes.
I've never wanted those two like criticals to not happen anymore. I never wanted that, but I gotta see what happens in that time.
She was gonna come up to Phil and say, she was basically gonna say like, listen, I'm gonna show you why Jimmy D calls me a creature.
Oh, that's horrible.
No.
That's horrible.
No.
Now I'm sick.
No.
Oh, I'm sick to my stomach.
She's not a great person.
Who gave her
With
a
the
baby?
with the little bit of
Gabby, give her her
alcohol,
baby.
with
Oh my
the little bit of
God.
alcohol in Phil's system, he would have just vomited.
Just a little bit.
Show you why Jimmy D calls me a creature. Keep it to
Dude.
See,
yourself.
I was really confused for a bit because I was like, but he just said that they haven't like done the deeds. Like, why is she a
Oh
little?
my
Like I said in the episode, they're like the most horny Christian high schoolers ever.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Oh
band
my
kids.
God.
Yeah,
Mhm, mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, Phil.
Yep.
Yeah.
I avoided a bullet.
Yeah.
all
That
because
was
you
insane.
said hi to a baby.
All
That
because
was
I
insane.
want to be a dad. I
Case
have
in
to be
point.
2 swingers that are crazy.
Don't say hi to babies. Just don't
Yeah.
Don't
say
say
hi
hi
to
to
babies.
babies. Lesson number 1. In the
Yeah.
wasteland, avoid babies.
Yeah. From now on, Phil will see a baby get like a shiver down his spine.
He holds his own newborn child
Any
for the
moms that
first
talk to him,
time.
no, get away from me.
He looks down at his child and remembers a time a couple of years ago where he ran into an interesting woman named Sally Sue.
I
And
thought
he
too, if-
immediately
Mhm.
goes, "Take this child away from me. It is not mine."
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say, I think Billy Bob is a little too close to Sally Sue.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
We
I
might
had-
have to change that.
I had an idea now very early on that was still cooking, like brewing in the oven, that I was like, you know what? It'd be kind of cute if Phil had a kid, and if it was a boy, named them Jimmy. Not anymore. This kid
Not
is
happening.
not getting named Jimmy D or
Oh
Jimmy.
my God.
He might have even ruined Billy Bob for me.
You little
We're not
creature.
going to hope for Jimmy D's death now. We are going to be the cause of Jimmy. Like, we
Yeah.
are all
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm shooting him
God.
dead. You should have let me kill that
Yeah,
guy.
I think if we
I
come
hope
back,
this
we might
guy
have
with
to
the
be like,
wires
hey,
in his head
Jimmy
is Jimmy
D,
D.
we're parting ways.
Take
This
him
is
out
where
to
your
pasture.
journey ends.
Take him out to pasture.
Yeah. Think about the flowers, Jimmy.
Yeah, look at the flowers.
Look at the flowers, Jimmy. Think about the rabbits.
It's like Old Yeller, but if you actually wanted the dog not to live.
Yeah, it's like
Oh
Old
my
Yeller, but instead of
God.
rabies, he's a swinger.
He's gotta go.
He's gotta go.
He's
End it.
got-
Yeah, I was
Oh
like
my
sitting on
Jesus.
that, and I'm like, it's gonna be weird. I just like, yeah. There's weird people in the wastelands. I'm just like, I gotta throw this at
Oh,
Richard because I know
shit.
because I'm like, Richard will have a funny reaction to this. I'm like, I'm gonna throw this
Not,
at him if
not to
he.
hate on swingers, but this guy's a freak.
Hunting Phil in a cornfield.
Oh my god.
It's like a weird Law and Order Special Victims Unit episode. Actually, I think it is
I
a
like-
Law and Order Special Victims Unit episode.
Oh my
we
god.
got. It's hard. We gotta move on, or we're gonna be on this the
Yeah.
rest of the
Oh my
episode.
God.
Yeah. So,
Holy shit.
yeah, my brain goes weird places. Yeah. So other on a more like heartwarming note, besides the crazy Sally Sue, Reed and Ruthie's moment was awesome.
Mhm.
Absolutely beautiful. It was so cool to just see you both bouncing off of each other, and it felt so genuine and like, oh, it would just. I mean, if you go back and watch it, I was like smiling the whole time. I was just like, oh, this is just so fucking good. I'm like, oh, how are these people here? Like, I'm like, what is happening right now? I'm like, this
you
is
see,
crazy.
My parents went to a party. And...
Yeah.
Not gonna be happy that I said that.
No,
Yeah,
that
but no,
was
it
really
was
good.
awesome.
I'm really liking the dynamic. I think it's like super cool because like
Hmm.
I think Reed didn't expect it because like this was kind of Phil's wish when he got out here, you know, and it's like it just kind of is happening, and he's like trying to do the right things, and like I don't know, it's a really interesting dynamic for Reed. I'm enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure. Like for Ruthie, it's very, very weird that she's not only entertaining it, but allowing herself to get swept up in it too. Which I think, oh my god, which I think makes it all the more interesting is that both of these two people are like, this isn't gonna happen to me. Like I don't want this to happen, and then they almost slam into each other in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, she almost.
I have a
shot
little
him.
note here in my little like role play section. I have a little note here that's like Reed's nickname for Ruthie is Slugger, and then underneath it I have, there's only one person who's allowed to call me that.
Yeah.
What's Phil's
Yeah.
nickname? What the hell?
Yeah.
It's
Philly Bob, Philly boy.
I don't think it's gonna be that.
Billy Bob. Oh no. Shut it down. Shut it down. Oh
Yeah.
god. Yeah, that was
it's good. The
that
role
was
play's
great.
been good.
Yeah.
It's been
Yeah,
great.
super sick. And I love too the and again, like they're like the dynamics, like the moment with Hawke and Phil was incredible. Like that's
Yeah.
I got teary-eyed. I was just like, God, this fucking hurts me
do
so
we know
much. I'm
that-
like, oh.
Do we know that Ethan has a kid?
No.
We don't.
No,
I'm
Ruthie
saying it
knows
now.
I'm looking for someone,
Yeah.
but didn't. Yeah.
I have a topic of conversation that Phil will bring up to you
Oh god.
if he discovers this. I'll tell you. I think immediately if Phil finds out that you have a kid, he'll ask you what it's like being a parent.
Don't say that.
He's gonna ask you of like how do you be a good
no.
parent?
Oh no. Oh god.
Yeah. What's it like to have a kid?
Uh-oh.
It's rough.
Uh-oh.
It's rough.
That's gonna be a moment. That's gonna be a moment.
The worst part about having a child is losing them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah.
God.
I'm ready. I'm ready now.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I treated that in my head, so I have good
Mhm.
responses and I don't cry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta process it. Yeah, because that's gonna. There's just certain things that I just like that I know, and I'm just waiting for certain hats to drop. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah,
There's some hats I'm waiting to drop. It's gonna be fun.
It's
Oh, God.
this is the thing. This is episode 3. It's
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
mind blowing.
We've known each other for 24 hours, a little bit over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which,
like
by the way,
2 days now.
I loved the moment where Hawke saw the kids at the school, and I thought
Oh,
that was gonna
yeah,
be like
dude,
this
that was
nice,
so
like
good.
super somber moment, and it was like so nice and super somber, and then flamethrower. It was insane.
I
was
love
like,
the little
what?
the pyromaniac dude, the little
Yeah.
kid. He was like,
Yeah,
wow.
man. Yeah, it's gonna be on fire. Give it to me. Yeah,
Gotta give the people what they want.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Shout out Rowan,
Oh
love
my
you, buddy.
God.
Love you, Rowan.
Yeah,
My favorite child. My favorite fictional child.
yeah, yeah.
My favorite fictional child.
Good old kid. Oh man. Any I'm trying to think. I don't know. My brain just
I
went.
liked the running. I've done that for years now.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
oh,
Ruthie.
Ruthie.
What? I'm sorry. I missed
It was your line.
Oh!
I haven't stopped running, or whatever the line
Yeah.
was. Did.
It didn't. I don't know what my computer did, but I caught like the last half of that, and then you all were like Ruthie, and I'm like, what?
Ruthie!
What? No, yeah, that line was crazy.
I
I was like,
feel like everybody when you play D&D, there's always those like moments where like you're like, okay, when this specific thing happens, I'm gonna have like a line or like a speech or something.
Mhm.
I very rarely let myself have those moments, so that way I myself am even surprised because I did not know I was saying that until it came out of my mouth. And I had a conversation with a really
Mhm.
dear friend of mine yesterday about how I for those of you who are unaware, I have 2 degrees in theater. I have a 2-year degree and I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts in theater. So
Mhm.
I was telling a very dear friend of mine who's also an actor and like a producer and all. Thank you. I got it in 2.5 years, no breaks. Don't recommend it.
woo.
But I was telling him how I think every single actor ever should play some form of tabletop RPG, whether it's Dungeons and Dragons, this,
Yes.
etc. Because
100%.
Yes.
I mean, first of all, it's improv. It's improv. That's what this
Oh.
is.
100%.
But it's
Mhm.
it varies from obviously, like humorous to very serious. And so I think it's just a really great exercise for myself to go into these sessions. And like, obviously, again, everybody thinks about like, oh, if this happens, like, but I like to try to go into these sessions with a blank space and just, okay, this is where Ruthie was at. What is she, I like to try. And yeah, so I even, after I said that, I was like, oh, that was ow.
Ouch. Yeah.
It's like, I just said that. Cool. Love that for me.
Yeah, there is so many. Oh, that was an incredible moment. Yeah, and it is so cool when a character, when a player, a cast member has a moment where it's just like you said, you say it and then it's just like, holy shit, did I just say that? That's wild.
I think
Cool.
one of my favorite moments though, and it's really small, but it really broke my heart hearing that Phil was crying.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
like
Yeah. I felt horrible.
I know it was like a complex emotional good cry, but it was still just like, oh, he wants this to go well
Aw.
so bad. And then the
Yeah.
fact that like Ruthie was the one like, don't tell people anything, don't tell people anything, and then she's like blabbermouth over here and feels like no. That like dynamic swap really made my heart happy. It was like, aw,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's so cute.
I also really loved. I was about to say something, and now it is gone. It was a Phil thing. I'll
The
come back
secret
to
conversation that I had with
it. Yeah, it
Kylie.
was the secret conversation.
Yeah.
That's
What
what-
the fuck was
What-
that,
what-
dude?
I wasn't there for it. That's why.
Huh? What
That's why I
conversation?
It was
forgot about it.
secret.
Yeah, I want to know what the hell was said to Adam.
Who? Who are
Who?
you
I
talking
don't
Oh,
think
I
that's
see.
an
We're
NPC.
being
I don't think that's an
gaslit.
NPC. This.
man.
We're being gaslit right now.
Wow.
You
Wow.
will find out on
Wow.
you will find out. Well, viewers will find out on October 1st what the conversation was, but you all will probably find out before then. but
Yeah.
but
When I
yes.
get my hands on you.
Yeah, we got to do post production on these episodes.
Oh shit!
Damn
Oh, we lost
You
the
gotta tell
file.
us.
No, I won't know for a while. Though,
We
so.
lost
Yeah.
the file.
Oh no,
Yeah.
we have to
Oh,
record
God.
that whole episode again. Dang.
No.
That's
Oh,
like
crazy.
the same exact
We'll
thing.
have to have the secret conversation again.
No, you have to say it out loud this time. We'll just pretend like we're covering your ears. I can't hear it.
Mhm. La, la,
Yeah.
la, 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 la. Yeah.
It was secret.
Yeah.
The conversation. They had secret things.
That's right.
Secret things or secret
You know
conversation.
what they say? Secrets
Secrets.
are no fun.
Secrets. Period.
I well, I wasn't just like thinking about just the entire episode today or tonight. I wasn't like, you think about kind of planning out things. Like, I didn't know how long y'all were gonna spend in Magnolia, and like it was so. I think to let that moment breathe, and I think maybe it was just the big shift from like dread and everything to like, oh, this is kind of like feels normal-ish. That was a
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, it's always curious. For me, like just looking at it from that perspective, like it was cool to see how you all built off of that, being in that location.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was
And
really
I think
cool.
it's important for Phil and Reed to see that because you
Yeah.
know they're like,
Mhm.
oh, okay, so it's not all bad. There actually is still some sense of community
Mhm.
somewhere here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
It
You know?
really lifted Phil's spirits for sure. And he's like, and not only that, just hearing that Magnolia is good, seeing there's a baseball team, something that Phil like heavily connects with, but then also being hearing that like Reed's dad was here and then went to O-Town. It's just like it all makes sense. Oh, of course, they're in
Yeah.
O-Town. That's the place we're really
Right.
trying to get to. All this evidence is just leading to they're in O-Town. Vault-Tec didn't tell us
They're in
everything about the
O-Town.
wasteland, but they were pretty accurate. Like I fully trust them.
Mhm.
Crazy.
Yeah. And there's no reason I shouldn't trust them. They're
Yeah,
really
it's
nice
fine.
guys.
They're really
Let me
nice
down.
and they
They
would
gave
never
you a
lie to you.
home.
They're
Never.
great.
Yeah.
Never.
Mhm.
Never,
Yeah.
never.
And our vault
They
doesn't
didn't
have an
think that.
experiment. It's just a vault.
It's a normal
Yeah.
A
vault.
normal vault in the ground
Yeah.
Oh my god. Ah.
with cool matching outfits.
And a baseball
And
team.
I know I
No,
said
no,
it
no, no,
last
no.
episode.
Yeah.
I know I said it last episode too, but the fact that I can have this map here with the exact location of where we are, like this is where Magnolia is. Like that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's awesome.
And there is a barbecue joint if you look on your map to yeah.
Hello?
It's literally yeah. So hold on. I will
I
tell
don't
you
know
exact.
if the Pit Boys map is that detailed, but I'll try.
Hold on. Oh, maybe not
Did
then.
you just have like, Google Maps open?
So Sonny's barbecue.
Okay.
Is it on?
I don't know. I mean, I can see like where the roads meet and everything, but what's up
Yeah,
with Sunny's barbecue?
it's just north of where 17 and 27 intersect. You pass by Lake Tracy and it's like it's just like another half mile from Lake Tracy. Yeah.
Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah.
Hell.
Yeah. But yes, I don't know. It's fun. It's fun that like you have that and can play around with it. So,
yeah, that's so sick.
but yeah. Well, cool, y'all. Any final thoughts on the ending of the episode? On
Oh,
the hell?
wild.
What's
Little
wrong with
monster
you?
man.
Little monster creature.
yeah,
Hiding, looking at me with big ol' eyes.
just-
Put them away.
Oh yeah.
When
Oh,
I
yeah.
said that
Yeah.
I would like Connor from Detroit become human in my life more, this isn't what I meant.
This is not what we
What?
meant. but-
Whoops.
I
Sorry.
wanted like Brian
just kidding.
Deckhart, you know. But
Oh,
beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
right,
Bears can't be
right.
shot. Mhm.
I found Sonny's barbecue. I found it.
You did? See?
Yeah,
Brian Deckhart.
it's there. It's on the Pit Boy map, everybody.
Yeah. Told you.
You found Brian.
Yeah. Wait, so are you saying that's the location?
No,
that's where
no, no.
Magnolia is? Or-
No, so it's a little bit. No, Magnolia. No, Magnolia isn't there. The hospital is nearby Sonny's barbecue. It's like it's probably like a half mile from Sunny's barbecue.
So we're
Holy
gonna
shit.
get these medical supplies,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna go to like, kind of like Dave's barbecue kind of a vibe. Get some rings.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
I
gonna
see
go
it.
to an
Yeah.
Outback.
Oh, wow.
Hey
Steakhouse.
yo!
Outback. We're going to Applebee's.
Actually, I have a really
Mhm,
funny story, really quick. I have a friend from Australia. Hi, Johnny. Whose agent got him a booking of an audition for Outback Steakhouse, and he got turned down purely because they did not want to put him acting alongside somebody who was doing a fake Australian accent.
Oh wow. That's pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Wild.
It's so insane.
Ah. Um crazy. Cool, y'all. Well, I think that probably wraps up our Fallout Dugout for episode 3. So,
Yeah.
Big Lee Chew.
Big Lee Chew,
Big Lee
come on.
Chew.
Where
We
you at?
love you.
Hit
I
us
love
up.
the
Where you
grape
at?
flavor.
Yeah, just
We're
like
ready.
Come on.
we're,
ready.
it'd be so crazy. We can do our own
We've been
custom
waiting
like
for you.
Fallout gum,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
Follow the Garden Adam
Nuka-Cola
gum.
flavored.
yeah, Nuka-Cola flavored. Oh my god. Yeah,
Like a
there we go.
bright
Boom,
green.
done. You can even if and you can talk to Amazon, you can talk to the Fallout show and they can be like, "Hey, like, oh, check out the Fallout Garden of Adam."
Yeah,
Actually,
there you go. Come on.
you
there
know,
you
just
go.
like
Perfect.
Just, it all
Bing,
goes
bang, boom.
together.
Bethesda
It all
will
goes
make
together.
our characters NPCs in the game.
That's
there
right.
you go. There they
that's
are.
the goal.
Yeah.
This
and then
is how
also
we win.
this is how we win. And also, Ella Purnell, if you're watching, you're awesome.
Yeah.
You're in the next
Very
campaign.
good.
Yes.
That'd be
Incredible.
nuts.
I would cry.
Yeah. Oh, me too. That would be
All
crazy.
those cats in Magnolia.
I know.
Look at them
There's
over
so
there.
many
I know
Yeah,
there's so
stray
many.
cats.
That was great. I want to just say I love that you're like, oh, look at the cat. I thought that was such a cool little way to weave that in, and then just to build off of it. I love those little improv moments. It's just like you're just like, oh fuck, there's a cat. Let's
Joe, where'd
roll
you
with
get
it.
the cat?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's another one. Crazy.
Mhm, mhm.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Awesome. All right,
Amazing
y'all. Well,
episode.
amazing episode. Yeah, it was super fun. Amazing RP, y'all. What a I have so many words, but I'll continue to hold on to those. And when we have our final episode, I will gush even more. So, but until then, we will see you next time on Fallout: The Garden of Adam. Come hang out with us. Come watch the next episodes as they come out. Fallout Dugout. We'll see you next time. Later.
Bye.
Bye.